Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a quick, sleek, simple, short nude set of acrylic nails. I know this is completely out of my comfort zone. I'm not usually into nude or short nails. I'm literally a colorful person in every aspect of my life. But I really feel like changing it up, trying something new, something different, something really fresh and really sleek. So I decided to do a nice short nude set of nails. So as you can see, I'm gently filing the shiny layer off my nail beds. Obviously this is going to help the acrylic and the tips adhere properly to the nails. So yeah, I'm just gently filing away the shiny layer and getting them prepped for maximum adhesion. Then I'm going to be using my NSI Prep Cleanse, Dehydrate and Prep. This is going to help to remove a bit of dust from the nails from all of the filing and help to dehydrate the nails and condition them for maximum adhesion. Then I'm going to be taking my NSI Super Bond Primer. Obviously, this is one of the most important steps whenever doing acrylics. It helps the acrylic to adhere to the nails and make the nails a lot more long lasting. So initially the look that I was going for, I was going to be using nail tips just to apply a bit of free edge or have an extension. But for some strange reason, my glue just wasn't cooperating. I don't know if it was feeling the weather or, whatever else is going on in the wall, but the glue just would not cooperate. So instead, I decided to apply my natural nude acrylic from Neo Nails directly over my nail beds. As you can see, I'm just applying a very thin layer. However, I wasn't quite happy with the way it was coming out because as you can see, my nails are really short and I'm actually a nail biter, so I didn't have much free edge to work with, and I didn't feel like it was the look that I was going for with this nail design. So I decided to apply the overlays over all 5 fingers, and afterwards you will see that I used some nail foams just to get a bit of free edge, but I still continued to do the overlays to create a bit of an extension, so that way when I apply the nail foams I would have a little bit of excess so the nail foams would fit nice and snug. As you can see, I'm neatly applying the acrylic using very small beads, making sure not to flood the cuticles and making sure that no acrylic gets over into the folds to the side of my nails. As you can see here, I gently brushed the acrylic over the natural length of my nails just to get a bit of length, but I made sure to remove the excess acrylic off of my fingertips, so obviously we wouldn't want that to happen despite my nails being so short. So yeah, I'm just gently applying small beads and tapping it just so the acrylic won't run too much over to the sides of the nails. Also, as you can see, I'm removing a bit of liquid from my nail brush. That's whenever I take up the bead and I press it onto the napkin. That's just to remove a bit of the liquid from the nail brush, so that way the acrylic will not be too runny and it won't be running all over the place, and it'll be a lot more easier to control. Obviously I'll be explaining that a bit more when I'm doing the nail foams. This step is extremely important when it comes to applying nail foams. Alright guys, so this is the finished application of the overlays. As you can see, they were extremely short and that's not exactly the look that I was going for, so I decided to use my NSI nail forms instead. I do apologize guys, I had to have a brief intermittent break. As you can see, duty calls. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm going to be applying my nail forms now, my NSI nail forms now. I removed the base from the back of the nail form and the centerpiece, which reveals the slot that your fingernail is meant to be fitted into. I'm just going to be taking this piece of paper and applying it to the back of the form. This helps to add a bit of support to the nail form, which helps to mimic an actual nail tip, which gives you a bit more structure when you're applying the acrylic. Now when it comes to applying nail forms, it can be a little bit tricky, but the most important thing is that you get the nail form to be fitted nice and snug under the free edge or under your nail tip, so that way when you apply your first bead, it'll flow seamlessly from your nail tip onto the nail form. Alright guys, so I'm going to be applying my first bead to the end of my nail tip and where the nail form begins. As you can see, I'm removing a bit of liquid from my brush, and this helps to make the acrylic easier to control. It also helps to make the acrylic more opaque, so you won't see where the nail tip ends and where the nail form begins. As you can see, I'm gently tapping the acrylic, capping it off at the length that I want, and keeping the sides nice and close so that it's in line with my natural nail. Obviously this helps to make the nail look as natural as possible. It also eliminates a excess amount of filing when you remove the tip, when you remove the nail form. Then I'm going in with another bead to the cuticle area, and this is just helping to strengthen the nail and make a nice seamless flow from the overlay onto the nail tip. And as you can see, I'm just moving the nail from side to side, checking to see if it has a nice curve and the apex is nice and thick and the acrylic is lying nice and smooth, making sure not to flood the cuticles and the acrylic isn't running over into the folds of my nails. So as you can see, I'm applying the nail forms one at a time or after each finger, and that's because I don't want the nail forms to shift while I'm moving around. Obviously, if I was working on a client, I would apply all 5 nail forms and then build my sculpt flowing from one finger to the next. But yeah, because I'm working on myself, I'm just doing that to ensure that my nail form doesn't move when I'm moving around. So again, as you can see, I'm just making sure the nail form is nice and snug underneath the free edge of the overlay that I already sculpted, and gently and lightly applying my beads and tapping the acrylic into place, making sure to cap off the end of it and keeping the nail shape as close as possible to the shape that I want it to be in the end. So here I'm simply applying small beads of acrylic to the sides of the nails, making sure that the structure of the nail is balanced in thickness throughout the entire nail form. That way when I begin my filing, I won't be filing off the structure that I've built and extended onto my overlays. So here I'm using the end of my nail brush to tap the nail structures. And this is a way to check whether or not the acrylic is dried enough or not to remove the nail foam. I'm not quite sure how to explain this, but once the acrylic is dried enough, when you tap it with the end of your brush, you will hear a knocking sound. If the acrylic is still a bit too wet, then you won't hear any sound at all. So here I've begun my filing. So as you can see, I'm filing at the ends of the nail and filing in a downward movement, and this is called beveling. So basically I'm filing the ends of the nails so it's nice and thin, sloping downwards, imitating the shape of a natural nail. Also, how I do my filing, I file from left to right and then around the cuticles. And once I've achieved the basic outlining of the nail shape that I'm going for, then I file across the barrel of the nails and then on to the ends of the nails. So once I've completed my filing, I applied my Madam Glam non-wipe gel top coat over the entire nails. Obviously, I didn't want to apply any polish or any glitter or any nail art or anything like that. I just wanted a simple, sleek, nude set of acrylic nails. So yeah, I just finished them off with my Madam Glam gel top coat and then placed them in the LED lamp to cure for 60 seconds. So here I'm just going back over my middle finger and reapplying some of my gel top coat because I accidentally touched it, so just in case you're wondering. Alright guys, so this is the finished look of this nail tutorial. I'm just going to be applying some cuticle oil around the cuticles just to add a bit more moisture and nutrients back into my nails. And yeah, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys like this nail tutorial. This is not something that I usually go for, but you know, I'm always down and ready to try something different, and I'm actually enjoying them so far. So yeah, if you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please click that subscribe button and follow me along my YouTube journey, and stay tuned for my upcoming videos and my nail tutorials. Please feel free to drop me a comment in the comment section if you have anything to say or if you have any questions that you want to ask. Until next time guys, bye and take care.